girl spent her final hours on life support with her mother by her side.
To me, it seems like she's trying to breathe on her own, but she's not.
The girl, who we're not naming, was found badly beaten and bruised at this home on SFC 215 near Forest City Friday morning. Her mother says the girl was watching TV when she left for work around 6 a.m., but when she returned, she says her baby was unresponsive. And that's why deputies have arrested the mother's live-in boyfriend, Deontay Miller, who was watching her.
He was actually holding her when I got there.
Corporal Jeff Goff with the St. Francis County Sheriff's Office was on the scene within minutes, rushing the girl to a nearby hospital and doing CPR on the way.
She was bruised from the waist up.
Looked like she'd had a cord tied around her neck, possibly where he tried to choke her.
Sheriff Bobby May believes the girl may also have been raped, since they found blood to support those suspicions. Her mother refuses to believe it was Miller, whom she says she's known since November.
I don't think he would do anything like that.
A sentiment echoed by neighbors as we watched deputies execute a search warrant at the family home, taking out brown bags filled with evidence and even some of Miller's music equipment.
He's very friendly with the children, and I didn't see anything in his personality that would say he would do anything to any of the children.
But deputies say he gave 5 different stories about how the toddler got her injuries and say none of them added up.
One is they were out riding a bicycle and she fell. Another was she was jumping up and down on the bed and fell.
It's a sad moment right now. My heart is broken.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now this video right here comes out of Arkansas. Big shout out to all my people in Arkansas. You know who you are. And also, it's Kanye West from Arkansas. That's what I've been hearing. Big shout out to Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb said Kanye West was from Arkansas, even though this video don't have nothing to do with Kanye West, but that shit been on my mind, so I felt like it was a perfect time to address that situation because, you know, if he's from Arkansas, you need to claim Arkansas or stop claiming Chi-Town. You feel me? But anyway, y'all people from Arkansas, y'all West, anybody, y'all let your boy know what's going on. But we have a tragic situation. We have a mom's boyfriend. Yes, a mother's boyfriend. And you know how it goes with these boyfriends and also with some of these live-in girlfriends. But a mother's live-in boyfriend is charged with the murder and finna be soon rape of a 3-year-old little girl brutally beaten to death. You might ask yourself, how can a 3-year-old be brutally beaten to death by the live-in boyfriend? The mom was just only gone for so long. It means one thing. His ass hurt him, you know, and I don't know why this story try to make it seem like this girl got injured some kind of superstitious way, like just something out the movies, like she just fell down and hurt herself, or she just sitting there watching TV and started getting knotted up and bruised up and nobody touched her. No, in order for you to get any pain or inflicted on you in wounds and knots and ultimately die, something had to happen to you. So I'm gonna let you all be the judge of that, but I'm gonna read a snippet from this story and I'm gonna give my opinion. Surely, as we go. Mom's boyfriend charged with murder after 3-year-old brutally beaten to death. And that couldn't be me, man. I'm telling you, that right there would drive me crazy. It would be no more Know the Ledge show. Y'all have to send me commissary in prison if I make it that far, you know. But anyway, a St. Francis County, Arkansas man is facing murder charges for the horrific death of his girlfriend's 3-year-old daughter. According to WREG, the St. Francis County Sheriff's Office is investigating the child's death in Deontay Miller. Deontay. I know it's a lot of Deontays, and I might got a few Deontays and some Millers. Listen to me right now, so I ain't gonna say shit about y'all because I know a lot of Millers. Anyway, it's the prime suspect, although Miller claims he's innocent. Many details about the child's injuries suggest he may have been involved more than he wants to admit. From the time first responders arrived at the family house, they wasn't so sure about Miller, because I wouldn't be sure too, because I'd be like, how in the hell can a 3-year-old, number one, just die, but be brutally beaten to death and you ain't do a damn thing and you don't know nothing about it? Did like they say in the church, don't let no thief break in, don't let no trouble break out. So did a thief break in the middle of the night? Did somebody just break in while you was in the bathroom and brutally beat this poor 3-year-old to death and you didn't even know it? I mean, come on, that's just like you coming home and you seeing your TV busting and your couch got big old holes in it, knife puncture wounds and stuff, and you just supposed to stand there and think that the TV broke itself and the couch tore its own self up. The hell it did. Now, on Friday, May the 11th, around 9:30 a.m., 9:30. Miller called the girl's mother at work and told her she needed to come home because something was wrong with her daughter. Pause. How in the hell can you call somebody mama at work and tell her something wrong with the daughter when the damn daughter over there swole up and beat up, looking like a beat up tomato, like somebody just threw her out there, you know, on the side of the road? You be seeing these poor animals, possums, dogs, and everything on the side of the road. That hurt my heart too when I see them animals on the side of the road. But just have them thrown out there like roadkill. You feel me? And you had nerve to call the girl mom at work and tell her something's wrong with her daughter? Fool, you know damn well what's wrong with the damn daughter. I mean, come on, you can look and tell. Anyway, when she arrived home, she found her daughter unresponsive. She says, to me, it seems like she's trying to breathe on her own, but she's not. The girl's mother said during a news brief 2 hours before the child's death was confirmed. Now, check out this mom now. I never heard no mom, any story I done, take up for the alleged killer. The only person that was around your child. You know what I'm saying? Unless he let 10 other guys from the hood come in there and they sitting down smoking Reggie and Kush. You feel me? But she actually starts taking up for this guy. Pay attention. Now, she says her daughter was alert and watching television when she left for work around 6 a.m. that morning. So what can happen between 6 a.m. and 9:30 a.m.? Three and a half hour time span. I mean, damn, it got to be some crucial conflict stuff going on. There's some crucial things going on in that house for this child to lose her life and be brutally beaten in 3.5 hours. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. Anyway, in a matter of 3 hours, the child reportedly went from being completely fine to fighting for her life. A few short hours later, the child died. And you still think that this guy that had not have nothing to do with that. I mean, this is the craziest shit this side of the moon. Almost immediately after the child was pronounced dead, an investigation was launched. It had been reported that a number of questionable circumstances made investigators turn their attention toward Miller. My attention would have been on his ass from the jump. Damn, you don't know I'm around a child. She beat up. You know what I'm saying? But it gets worse than that. Prepare yourself. Anyway, minutes after the 911 call, I was thinking about New York right then, my bad. Minutes after the 911 call was placed, Corporal Jeff Goff arrived at the home. He immediately rushed the child to a local hospital, attempting to perform CPR on the way. During a news interview, Corporal Goff and Sheriff Bobby May with the St. Francis County Sheriff's Office shared details about what he observed when he arrived on the scene. The child's disturbing injuries definitely suggested that there was more to the story than what Miller had initially said. He was actually holding her when I got there, said Corporal Goff. She was bruised from the waist up. How in the hell? Unless she got that stigmata. And I want you all to look up what stigmata mean. S-T-I-G-M-A-T-A. Look up what stigmata mean. That's the only way she could have got bruised up. But that's when God himself touched you. But guess what? He touched you, but he don't kill you. He never put too much on you that you can't bear. But anyway, let me stop preaching. Now, I said that for a reason. That's the only way this child could have just got miraculously injured or hurt if she had been touched by the Lord himself. Stigmata. But in this case, she was not touched by the Lord. She was touched by the devil. And the devil was sitting right there holding her the whole time. Damn, that right there was deep. That was good right there, wasn't it? Anyway, in addition to the physical injuries, Sheriff May also said that the child could have possibly been, somebody said, I heard you, raped. The child reportedly had blood stains to support the suspicious. Looks like she had a cord tied around her neck. Possibly he tried to choke her, said Sheriff May. And you think these damn police lie? Now. I know me, first of all, I don't believe 50% of the shit come out their mouth. And I got to keep it real, but at the same time, I mean, come on, some stuff you just can't make up. You ever heard a story and say, oh, you can't make this shit up. This got to be true. I mean, damn well. I mean, what do you expect? But even though the mom heard all this stuff, guess the mom position. We'll get to that in a second. Anyway, initially, Miller was charged with first-degree battery with a bond set of $250,000 cash bond. But once the child died, his charges were upgraded to murder. So what really led to the child's death? Well, apparently, Miller has shared a number of different stories about what happened. Sheriff May recall what Miller had shared with him. One is they were out riding the bicycles and fell. I used to push my little 3-year-old brother off of bicycles, and he never died and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was halfway trying to kill him, hell, we was children. I was nothing but 2.5 years older than him, but I used to push the shit out of him plenty of times. He gets stung by wasps, I'll bust wasp nests and everything. He got stung all in his face, probably listening right now. He'll tell you himself, he never died. He damn near looked like he was dead, especially when the wasps got his ass. But he done got pushed off of bicycles. He ain't died. He had a bruised little arm, little cut, but he was all right. Anyway, another was she was jumping up and down on the bed and fell, said May. Like, boy, which one is it? See, I couldn't be no detective. That's when I would have just came across that counter like, boy, you gonna tell me the goddamn truth, so help you God. You feel me? I would have said it just like that, and I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? If that offends some of you all. Anyway, it hits really close to home. Our investigators are paying extra special attention. They came in today and have been working, and we have been gathering information and evidence during the interviews. And we want to make sure that justice is served in this case for this little girl, Corporal Eddie Armstrong said. Sadly, although investigators claim to have evidence that suggests Miller is responsible for the child's death, according to WMCA Action News, the child's mom, who met Miller just a few months ago, she met him. So a few months, we'll give her 2-3 months. You feel me? Maybe 4 at the most. And you already let this man move in your house. You know what I'm saying? You that desperate for DNA? And I ain't talking about Ancestry.com. You that desperate for wood and attention? You feel me? You that desperate to have a man laying up under you so you can call your girlfriends? Yeah, what y'all doing over there? You with your husband? Oh, I'm just chilling in the bed with my boo, Deontay. Yeah, we just got through watching the rerun of Power, waiting for Empire to come on. I mean, that's what you really want? That right there give you a sense of entitlement, a sense of I have arrived because I got me a man, and not realize you got a damn stone cold killer beside you. But the mom is who I'm really mad at also. But I'm more mad at the killer, of course, because he killed the child. But the mom, your daughter laying up here, choked to death, beat to death, and possibly raped. And you sitting up here acting like ain't shit wrong. Is it me? Or does these stories really have flat out proof, factual evidence, but the people still are blind enough and will not see the truth? That is troubling to me. Let's continue. Now, it also says that a neighbor also said the accusation was quite surprising because Miller seemed like a nice person from what he said. And I'm tired of people saying he seemed like a nice person. What are you supposed to go walk around with red horns with a tail? Tell me, I'm gonna kill you. Hell, Lucifer and all this shit. But how the hell a damn evil person supposed to look and how a normal person look? Because if you look at child molesters and killers and murderers, hell, they all look the damn same. They like normal people. You feel me? It's not everybody that's under 5'5" is a child molester. Not everybody over 6'5" is a bank robber. How do these people supposed to look? So when people say, well, he looked like a nice person to me, yes, of course. Evil have to be smart to exist and hide for as long as it's been. Anyway, that's too much right there for you all to handle right now. Also, he was very friendly with the children. I didn't see anything in his personality that would say he would do anything to any of the children, said neighbor John Love. Too many people. The mother's statements are a tragedy within a tragedy. Yes, it is. Preach, preach, preach. A local resident shared her frustration over the mother's statement. And I want you all to don't do what I say. Please don't. You have your own mind, like Kanye said. You got your own free thought. You feel me? But at the same time, what do you think? You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds like the mama is taking up for this ninja. Anyway, a local resident shared her frustration over the mother's statements. These young girls around here these days want a man more than they want their kids. Lord have mercy. If that ain't the truth right there, strike me down. Anyway, that's just my whole thing. If they are looking just to be with a man, they need to just be with that man and leave their kids somewhere else, Niecy Hagan said. And big shout out to Niecy for telling that hot truth. Deontay Miller is facing capital murder charges for the child's death. And also, when this rape stuff come back, they're going to probably, you know what I'm saying, give him the rape thing too also. And with these capital murder charges for children death, I know in Arkansas, I know they got the death penalty. I know in Texas, they ain't finna waste no time. You'll be on that gray goose to hunts the next day. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this situation. And to this young 3-year-old who brutally lost her life, man, that is so tragic. You know what I'm saying? Because when I tell these stories, I actually picture this stuff. That's why I have to throw humor in there. It's for my well-being, if you will, because you know what I'm saying? July, you can only take so much. I can only take so much. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I want to know what you all think about this video. Do you think this guy Deontay Miller actually committed this crime of murder and rape also? And do you think that he's responsible? Because ask yourself this. who else was there with the child? If you're the only person there with the child, who else can come in there and do this to this child? You know, and why didn't you tell the mom when you called her instead of telling her to come home? But the mom might be lying also, because it sounds like she's trying to cover up for him. Or maybe she's just in too much shock, like a lot of you all will say. But anyway, give me your opinions. Let us know what you all think, because this is a sad situation. I mean, no 3-year-old child should have to die like this. And the mom's supposed to be the protector, but you let these devils in your house just so you can sit on your ass and say that I got a man. You ain't got no man. Anyway, shout out to Positive K. I'm out.